We've all been there. You're engrossed in a book, scrolling through your phone, or maybe just lost in thought when you feel it. Those big, soulful eyes locked onto you. It's a moment that can be both endearing and puzzling. Your dog is staring and you can't help but wonder, what are you thinking? Are you hungry? Do you want to play? Or are you simply trying to connect with me on a deeper level? Dogs may not speak our language, but their gaze speaks volumes. It's a silent conversation filled with meaning and emotion. When your dog looks at you, it's not just a random act, there's a purpose behind those eyes. Understanding why dogs stare at their owners is key to unlocking the secrets of their complex communication. It's a way for them to express their needs, emotions, and even their understanding of us. But what exactly are they trying to say? Dogs have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, becoming incredibly adept at reading our emotions and anticipating our actions. This bond has created a unique form of communication that goes beyond words. From the early days of domestication, dogs have been our loyal companions, learning to understand our gestures, our moods, and even our unspoken thoughts. Their ability to read us is almost uncanny. When a dog stares at you, it's not just a look, it's a nuanced form of communication. They are trying to tell you something, whether it's a need for food, a desire for attention, or simply a way to connect with you emotionally. Their stare is more than just a look, it's a window into their soul. It's a way for them to communicate their feelings, their needs, and their understanding of the world around them. It's a nuanced form of communication, a way for them to express their needs, emotions, and even their understanding of us. They use their eyes to convey a range of emotions from love and affection to curiosity and concern. So the next time you catch your dog staring at you, take a moment to appreciate the depth of that gaze. It's a reminder of the unique bond you share, a bond that has been forged over thousands of years. It's a silent conversation filled with meaning and emotion, a way for your dog to connect with you on a deeper level. And in that moment you realize that those big, soulful eyes are not just looking at you. They are looking into you, understanding you in a way that words could never express. One of the most common reasons dogs stare at their owners is simple. They want attention. Just like children tug at our sleeves, dogs use eye contact to grab our focus and solicit interaction. This is especially true for dogs who crave attention and thrive on social interaction. Imagine this, you're engrossed in a captivating novel, and your furry friend is patiently sitting beside you. They nudge your arm with their nose, but you're too engrossed to notice. Next comes the stare and intense pleading look that seems to say, hey, remember me, it's playtime. Dogs are masters of observation, constantly studying our every move and expression. They've become incredibly skilled at reading our body language, tone of voice, and even our facial expressions. This constant observation helps them predict our behavior and understand our intentions. Think about the last time you grabbed your dog's leash. Did their ears perk up instantly? Did their tail start wagging excitedly? They knew what was coming, a walk, simply by observing your actions and associating them with a positive experience. Have you ever noticed that warm, fuzzy feeling that washes over you when you lock eyes with your dog? That's not just your imagination, it's science at work. Studies have shown that mutual gazing between dogs and their owners triggers the release of oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone or the cuddle chemical. Oxytocin plays a crucial role in social bonding, trust, and empathy. When your dog stares at you, they're not just seeking attention or trying to decipher your next move. They're strengthening the emotional bond you share. This mutual gaze deepens your connection, creating a sense of love, trust, and companionship. Dogs are highly trainable animals, and they thrive on pleasing their owners. Often a dog's stare is their way of saying, I'm ready. What do you want me to do? They're looking to you for guidance, direction, and of course the occasional treat. Picture this, you're in the park practicing fetch. You throw the ball, your dog eagerly retrieves it, and then they sit patiently at your feet, ball in mouth, staring intently. They're waiting for your cue, the signal that it's time to chase after the ball once again. Is it dinner time yet? This is a question that seems to be perpetually on the mind of our furry friends. Let's be honest, sometimes the reason behind your dog's stare is as simple as an empty stomach, but there's more to it than just hunger. Dogs are incredibly attuned to our routines, and they quickly learn when it's mealtime. They have an internal clock that tells them when it's time to eat, and they rely on us to keep that schedule. That soulful stare, accompanied by a gentle whine or a nudge of the food bowl, is their way of reminding you that their tummy is rumbling. It's a silent communication, a bond that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. Imagine this. It's 5:55 p.m. and you're busy preparing dinner. The aroma of food fills the kitchen, and your dog is well aware that it's almost time for their meal. Suddenly you feel a presence at your feet. It's a familiar feeling, one that brings a smile to your face. You look down to find your furry friend gazing up at you with those irresistible puppy dog eyes, those eyes that can melt even the hardest of hearts. The message is clear. Dinner time is approaching, human. Don't forget about me. It's a gentle reminder of the bond you share, a moment of connection in the hustle and bustle of daily life. And when you finally place that bowl of food in front of them, the joy and gratitude in their eyes is unmistakable. It's a simple act, but it means the world to them. Feeding your dog is more than just a routine. It's a way to show love and care. It's a moment of trust and dependence, a reminder that you are their world and they are yours. So next time you see that hopeful stare, remember that it's not just about the food. It's about the bond you share, the love and trust that has been built over time. It's a reminder that in their eyes, you are everything. Cherish these moments, for they are fleeting. The hopeful stare is a small but powerful reminder of the unconditional love that our dogs give us every single day. So the next time you feel that gentle nudge or see those soulful eyes, take a moment to appreciate the bond you share. It's a beautiful reminder of the joy and love that our furry friends bring into our lives. A puzzled pup, curiosity and confusion. Dogs are naturally curious creatures, and sometimes their stare is simply a reflection of their inquisitive nature. They might be trying to figure out what you're doing, why you're making a strange noise, or what that peculiar smell is. Imagine this. You're unpacking groceries and you pull out a spiky, oddly shaped fruit you've never tried before, a durian. Your dog, intrigued by the pungent aroma and unusual appearance, stares at the fruit, then at you, with a mixture of curiosity and confusion in their eyes. Context is key to deciphering the message behind the stare. While we've explored several common reasons why dogs stare at their owners, it's crucial to remember that context is key. The environment, the time of day, and even the specific activity you and your dog are engaged in can all influence the meaning behind that gaze. For instance, a dog staring at you while you're cooking might be hoping for a tasty morsel, whereas the same stare during a quiet evening might be a sign of affection or a request for attention. A dog's stare is not a one-size-fits-all form of communication. Different breeds and individual dogs have their own unique ways of expressing themselves. A border collie might stare intently as part of their herding instinct, while a Labrador might do so out of sheer curiosity or a desire to play. Understanding these nuances can help you better interpret what your dog is trying to tell you. The meaning behind their gaze can vary depending on the situation, their body language, and your individual relationship. For example, a dog that has been with you for years might have a different way of communicating compared to a newly adopted pet. Their body language, such as a wagging tail, relaxed posture, or perked ears, can provide additional clues to their feelings and intentions. A soft, relaxed stare accompanied by a gentle tail wag is vastly different from a hard stare with a stiff body and raised hackles. The former usually indicates contentment and friendliness, while the latter can be a sign of aggression or discomfort. It's important to pay attention to these subtle differences to ensure you respond appropriately to your dog's needs. Learning to read your dog's overall body language, their posture, tail wags, ear position, and facial expressions is essential to understanding the message they're trying to convey. For instance, a dog with a lowered body and tucked tail might be feeling scared or submissive, while a dog with a high, wagging tail and relaxed ears is likely feeling happy and confident. By observing these cues, you can gain a deeper insight into your dog's emotional state and respond in a way that strengthens your bond and ensures their well-being. Understanding your canine companion. Dogs have mastered the art of communicating with us through their soulful eyes. Their stares can be requests for attention, expressions of love, signs of hunger, or simply a reflection of their curious nature. By paying attention to their gaze, their body language, and the context of the situation, we can deepen our understanding of our canine companions and strengthen the unique bond we share. So the next time you feel those big, loving eyes on you, take a moment to decipher the message behind the stare. You might be surprised by what you learn.